So my freshman year, I was at a different church at Tech, a different church here in Lubbock, and I was enjoying it. But then kind of the end of my freshman year, a lot of changes were happening in that church, and then a lot of changes in their college ministry, really especially. And so I specifically remember I was walking across campus one day, and I asked God to place me where He wants me to be. And a lot of times I asked God to show me His will, but I remember this time I asked Him to place me where He wanted me to be. A couple months later, I get a text from Johnny. It was in the summertime, and he was like, "Hey man, I hear you're looking for a place to serve, and I need an acoustic guitar player to play at Paradigm." When I first got the text from Johnny, I was really excited. I've always loved the worship team here at FBC. As a matter of fact, as a freshman, I came to Paradigm my first Thursday in Lubbock, and I loved it. But I told myself, I was like, I will never be good enough to be able to play with that worship team up there on stage. And so when I got the text from Johnny, I was really excited just because it was an opportunity, for me to really grow and to learn and just to worship God and just enjoy doing it. And so from there, he and I both, we just really prayed about it over the summer, and we just really sought the Lord's wisdom. And then I came here my first week in August, and I loved it. Yeah, one thing I love about our church is I feel like we've got a lot of different ministries, and they're all very focused, and I love that. And so as far as the worship ministry here, I feel like we're very focused on building up what we have in the church. And so I say that, and one of the things that made me want to come here to FBC was just the impact on discipleship. I remember right away, Johnny was like, "If you're feeling the same way, I want to disciple you, I want to help you grow." It's in this 9 months to a year, whatever it's been here at FBC, it's been so awesome because I get to play with some pretty stinking awesome musicians, love the Lord, and then at the same time, I get to be discipled, and I get to really grow in that way spiritually. It encourages me. I think there are multiple different ways to invite people, and I think one of the biggest things for me is I look at my personal experiences. I wasn't invited just to come sit in the pew. I was invited to come serve. I was invited to come be a disciple. I was invited to come get involved and to really get on mission with us here at FBC. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things. We're supposed to reach the lost, and at the same time, we're supposed to grow disciples. And so I feel like as we're inviting people, I think it's so important just to invite them in order to come get involved in our faith family, not just come on a Sunday morning and just fill up a spot.